time and it's pouring out there. Good evening. You may be seated, please. Commencement is the occasion to recognize and celebrate the achievements of our students. It's equally as important to acknowledge the love and support shown to them by their families. Many of you have made numerous sacrifices so you would achieve your educational goals. Students, please stand up and turn around and face your families. Family, friends, and loved ones, please stand. Graduate, thank your family. Students remain standing. Students, turn around. Turn back around. Follow directions. Turn back around. Faculty, stand up, please. Now turn around and face your instructors. And thank your instructors for what they've done for you. You may be seated. There's just a few things that I would like to thank for being here tonight for this graduation. Senator Sanderson, the PCC Board of Trustees, the PCC Foundation, Pamlico County Manager, Pamlico County Commissioners, Superintendent of Pamlico County Schools and the Board of Education, Head Director and Board of Directors for Arapahoe Charter School, Head Director and Board of Directors for the Christian Academy, local mayors, the Chamber of Commerce, and former presidents' families and their families. Thank you for being here today. Our guest speaker tonight is Dr. Jeremy Johnson. He is the superintendent of Pamlico County Schools. Dr. Johnson is a graduate from NC State and he received his doctorate degree from East Carolina. He's moved through the ranks as a teacher, a principal, and now the superintendent. I had the honor of getting to know Dr. Johnson when his oldest son, Noah, went through the Career College Promise program. Noah graduated high school with 55 semester hours of credit that transferred to NC State. So it's always a positive thing to go through that program. So he's dedicated to education. He's dedicated to our students, our children in Pamlico County. I give to you Dr. Jeremy Johnson. I'm sorry, Ms. Vicky's going to do the welcome first.
I thought I was going to get away with that, just sitting there. Thanks a lot, Michelle. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Pamlico Community College, Interim President Michelle Willis-Cross, and the leadership team of Vice President Jamie Gibbs, Vice President Lee Tillman, Vice President Nick Edwards, this great staff at the college, and all the above wonderful, awesome faculty who just did the hokey pokey and turned themselves around. I stand to welcome you this evening to the 2024 Commencement Exercises. I recall that my first job after graduate school was actually here at Pamlico Community College. Now, I'll admit, I didn't have a great understanding of what the college system, the community college system was, because I didn't attend one. I can also recall seeing students on campus moving here and there and getting their permission to graduate slips. Y'all still do that? And forms and ordering caps and gowns. And as it got closer and closer to the finals, I began to see little smiles come out of the corners of everybody's mouths. It was like pressure had been released. The atmosphere around campus seemed a little brighter. Employees were bustling along, getting everything in place just as they were doing tonight. It was a joyous occasion. And then I recalled that as the anxious students began to line up to make their grand entrance, where their family and loved ones were smiling as they spotted their students, their graduates coming through the line, I looked around the room, and all that I could see was bright lights everywhere. It was as if I had walked into a dark room and someone just flipped the light switch on. It was then that the light came on for me. That was when I realized the significance of what this night means to you as students and the role that a community college plays for the citizens of Pamlico County. It is a game changer. In my professional career, I have attended over 30 such occasions, and they all are just like that. And this is what I'm seeing this evening. Oh, if you all could see what I see. As I look down here upon you, I see nothing but brilliant lights. You all are shining. Students, graduates, you look good. Y'all look good. You look very good. And we are so very proud of you and all of your accomplishments tonight. All of us here tonight were drawn to each of you like moths to a light. Why? Because your hard work and dedication and commitment to succeed is glowing. You are glowing. And again, I welcome everyone here to join in with this wonderful group of graduates and help them continue to let their light shine. Thank you so much. You all have a great evening. Thank you.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be with you tonight. A few weeks ago, Mr. Gibbs asked me if I would be the guest speaker tonight. And I said, sure, I'll be happy to. And I don't know if you've ever been put in a position like that, or if you've ever been asked to do, and you said, sure, I'll be glad to. Then about 30 or 40 minutes later, when you're off by yourself, you think, oh my goodness, what have I just agreed to do? What in the world am I going to say that could possibly interest this good group of people? And then I thought, what actually goes into a commencement speech or address? I think we want to hear something that's relatable, interesting, maybe even inspiring, but above all else, you want it to be brief. So we're going to check at least one of those boxes tonight and make sure that it's brief. So ultimately, I just want to talk to you a little bit about some of the lessons that I've learned over the past 30 years. I was talking to Miss Mosley Jones, and I graduated from high school in 1994. That's 30 years ago this year. Graduated from NC State in 1998, and then it seems like I was in college for the next 10 or 15 years. But it's been a great time, and it's something that I've learned a lot over these 30 years. I grew up in Western North Carolina, long way from here, about 7 or 8 hours and several hundred miles away, in a little county called Polk County, which is out in not too far from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Asheville gives you a little idea about where that is. Now, it's not terribly unlike Pamlico County. There's a few mountains, so that's a difference. But it's very rural. It's very, I grew up in the country. I went to Polk County High School, so I'm a PCHS graduate myself. But, one of the things that I did, growing up in the country and going to school in Polk County is I got involved in high school agriculture classes. I was very active in FFA, and really those experiences had a profound impact on my life. And it was the experiences that I had there that motivated me and encouraged me to go on to NC State. So I went up there and I majored in agricultural education. I have a minor in horticulture. And the first 13 years of my career, I spent teaching high school agriculture. I taught 7 years just outside of Greensboro, and then moved to Pamlico County in 2005 and spent the next 6 years working at the high school, teaching horticulture mainly. Horticulture, if you know anything about it, it's just all about plants. During those 13 years, I taught probably close to a little over 1,000 students. And I taught them all about plant anatomy and physiology. We covered plant propagation techniques, learned about the importance of soils, nutrients, and fertilizer, pest management, general maintenance and care, just everything in between dealing with plants. And so tonight, as I was thinking about what to share with you, I'm going to share with you some lessons that I learned that those plants taught me. In fact, what I'm specifically going to talk about is just lessons learned from a tomato plant. I don't know how many of you ever garden, grow anything. Looking around, I'm not seeing too many. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. We'll get back into teacher mode here. When you're planting tomatoes, tomatoes have seeds. You're probably familiar with that. If you haven't planted any, you probably have eaten them. But the thing about a tomato plant, it's pretty fragile. It can't tolerate cold weather, so we actually have to start that tomato plant early on. We plant that seed in a greenhouse, and that's what I did with my students. We would plant them, and after making sure we had the right environment, keeping them warm and watered, they started coming up. And they would be little seedlings. And one of the things that we did with those seedlings is we would transplant them. We'd put them in a larger container. And then, after time and taking care of them and giving them everything they needed to live and grow, we would sell them. Somebody would come get them and they'd take them home and they'd put them in their garden at home. Many of you probably have done that. You see little tomato plants. Can't do it until the conditions are just right outside. You put them out too early, you get a cold snap, frost will kill it. And so you have to really take care of that. But once you get it in the ground and the weather's warm enough and you give it the light it needs and the fertilizer it needs, enough sunshine, it's going to grow. And it's going to do well. And as it starts to grow and put on new growth and new shoots, some of the things you have to do to take care of it, you may have to prune it. A tomato, like a lot of plants, will have something there, we call it a sucker. And what does it do? It sucks the energy out of the plant. It's like just basically a little stem that's coming up. You have one central stem, you have lateral shoots coming off of it, and right there where those two come together, that little sucker will emerge. The best thing you can do is take that off, because what it's going to do is it's going to divert energy and nutrients away from making a better tomato. And so you may have to prune it. The next thing, as a tomato gets bigger, you have to stake it. You have to put some kind of support. Some people use cages, some people will put a stake in the ground with some string, but it has to have the support it needs. And when you give it all those conditions and everything right, ultimately you'll see yellow blooms form and little tomatoes, and those little tomatoes will turn into big tomatoes, and they'll be used all over the place. And that, in a nutshell, is how you grow a tomato. So now, I'm sure many of you, if you're still with me, are wondering what in the world. This man's lost his mind. He was really grasping when he talked about coming up with something to talk about with you tonight. But I'm going to bring it back around and make that connection. I hope you graduates will hear me when I say this. We can learn a lot from a tomato plant. When you think about that little seed I was talked about, it had to be started in a greenhouse somewhere. And just like that little seed, you didn't start here. You started somewhere else. Many of you started in Pamlico County schools. Think about the many hands and the many people who poured time and resources and energy and love into you, making sure you had what you needed to get to where you are today. As you graduate tonight, I hope you'll think about those people. A lot of times we take that for granted. We think about, I thought about this the other day, when we graduate high school and you're doing things in high school, you're getting all of those accolades and you're waiting on that diploma, there's a whole lot of steps that went into getting you to that point. And just like that was true, there are many steps that took to get you to this point tonight. So as you graduate tonight, I hope you'll think about those people. Just like I said, those tomatoes will develop suckers that can help, that sort of divert nutrients and energy away from making getting you to your goal of what you want is that actual fruit. That's life, isn't it? And if you're sitting here tonight, you have displayed the discipline it takes to remove some of those suckers and prioritize and focus on what's important. So I congratulate you on that. That's a skill that's going to serve you well for the rest of your life. You have to be able to prioritize. You have to put those first things first. You have to put the family first. You have to put your goals first. That, when I say it's a sucker, this is not a parasite. It's not something that's necessarily a bad thing, but it's not the most important thing. You've got to prioritize in life, and I hope you'll take the lessons learned, because you wouldn't be here if you weren't able to do that. Because I dare say none of you, even if you were a full-time student, you were working part-time somewhere, there's a good chance. You were doing all the things that adults have to do. And so to be able to have that discipline and put those things first so that you can achieve your goal, that's something to be proud of. And then, of course, probably the most obvious analogy, this tomato story I have going, you have to stake it, you have to hold it up. That tomato will ultimately it can't support itself, it just falls over if we don't put some supports in place. As you graduate tonight, I hope you'll think about the supports that you've had in place. Think about your instructors, your teachers, your family, your friends. Think about what they've done and how they have helped you get to this point. And I hope that I can challenge you to be that support for someone else. Because I tell my staff at the school so often, we're better when we're together. There's an African proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We have to work together and stick together. And that's what I love about Pamlico County. We're a community of people. And then when times get tough, we do stick together. And I hope you will remember that. But as you graduate tonight, think about those people who have put themselves out there for you and supported you and given you what you need to be successful. And then finally, tomatoes, whether you like them or not, you probably do because they're in everything. So, I would eat a tomato. You may not like a tomato sandwich, but you might like pizza and then that tomato sauce that's on it. They're used everywhere. And just like that tomato that we've grown, we've taken and put all that care into, we've reached that goal, we have that fruit. Tonight you have the fruit of your efforts. And you're going to go and you're going to do various things, different things. But you're ultimately contributing to a larger community. And I hope you'll remember that you have a special gift, you have something that you can contribute, and I hope that you will do just that. So tonight, as I close, I hope that you will remember we can learn a lot from a tomato plant. We didn't start where we're finishing. We have to prioritize things in order to be successful, and we need to support of others, and we need to support one another. And I hope you'll do just that as you continue. I'm happy to be one of the first to congratulate you as new graduates of Pamlico Community College. Congratulations on a job well done. I wish you all the best, and I thank you very much. Y'all have a good evening. God bless you.
Good evening. Every year, Pamlico Community College is charged with selecting a student to represent our college as the best of the 58. To represent PCC, the student had to be nominated, be a current student eligible to earn an associate's degree or diploma, and maintain a 3.5 GPA. Our representative, along with 57 other community college students, are awarded a medallion and a plaque from the North Carolina Community College system. It was once stated, challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. This statement describes Pamlico Community College Academic Excellence Award winner Student of the Year. Our recipient stated, "The pandemic marked a pivotal moment in my life. It rekindled my excitement and passion for teaching as I assisted students with their virtual education. Embracing this newfound enthusiasm, I overcame initial apprehensions about my age thanks to Mr. Callahan's encouragement. Navigating through challenging courses like Dr. Whitehurst's biology course and Mr. Miller's pre-calculus course, I persevered even amidst my sadness of Mr. Miller's passing, which only strengthened my resolve. As she prepares to transfer to the University of Wilmington to earn a bachelor's in education, elementary education, her ambition is to inspire young minds. With her desire and determination, I am certain that she will accomplish this goal. It provides me with great pleasure that I introduce to you Pamlico Community College Student of the Year and Academic Excellence Award winner, Ms. Angela Baker."
Good evening, everyone. Graduates, family, and friends, on behalf of the PCC Foundation, congratulations to PCC's newest class of graduates. We are very proud of you and your accomplishments. We know that your future endeavors are bright and you will excel in your endeavors just like our 2024 Alumnus of the Year, Miss Rebecca Baker. Unfortunately, Miss Baker is unable to join us tonight, but let me tell you a little bit about her. Rebecca graduated from PCC in 2002 with a degree in electro-neurodiagnostic technology as a part of the first class of the graduates from the program. She started her career as an EEG technologist at ECN, and soon after she transferred to the neurophysiology department at what is now ECU Health Medical Center. Rebecca performs inpatient EEG services as well as intraoperative neuromonitoring for various surgical classes. She quickly earned the department supervisor position in 2005. It's clear to those who work alongside her that her commitment to patient care and the well-being of her staff are her top priorities. She's highly respected, loved, and valued by her staff and coworkers. She works hard to ensure the needs of the department are met every day. Outside of work, Rebecca is involved in various activities that keep her busy and on the go. She enjoys spending time with her family and is very active within her church. Anyone who knows Rebecca can attest to her character and the daily impact she makes to those around her. She has accomplished a lot since receiving her degree from PCC and sets an example for those who want to make a difference. Her hardworking spirit, determination, and love for others have made a huge impact in the lives of patients for over 20 years. Congratulations to Ms. Rebecca Baker, the PCC 2024 Alumnus of the Year.
Applied Science. Savannah L. Barton, Welding Technology. Tanika S. Bryant, Business Administration. Angel Gaylor, Environmental Science Technology, Environmental Management Technology. Kenneth D. Gilbert, Welding Technology, Auto. LaShonda E. Grimes, Human Services Technology. Aiden Hill, Welding Technology. Kelly P. Lee, Welding Technology. Ashley N. Ray, Dental Laboratory Technology. Latanya Stansel, Accounting and Finance, Business Administration. Diploma, Autumn Tyndall, Cosmetology. Certificates. Emma S. Altman, CTP Pathway to Associate in Arts. Elena Ballinger, Aesthetics Technology Honors. Amber Chapman, Cosmetology. Zaquana Dove, Aesthetics Technology Honors. Allison Fisher, Aesthetics Technology Honors. Cameron Gunn, Cosmetology. Noah Hardison, Welding Technology 1. Kiara Miller, Aesthetics Technology. Shelby Bowen, Early Childhood Education Administration. Elizabeth Orndorff, Aesthetics Technology Honors. Anna D. Rose, CTP Pathway to Certificate to Associate in Arts Honors. Anasia Rouse, Cosmetology. Sammy Joe Schultz, CTP Pathway Certificate to Associate in Arts. Mary Simpson, Aesthetics Technology Honors. Victoria Trentacosta, Aesthetics Technology Honors. Haley Tyndall, Welding Technology. Jakia Whitehead. Jayla C. Woodard, Aesthetics Continuing Education Certificates. Chatina Alston, Nurse Aide 1. Tierra Barrett, Dialysis Technician. Celestine Brown, Nurse Aide 1, Medication Aide.
On behalf of Pamlico Community College, College Board of Trustees, I am proud to congratulate the class of 2024. Whether you earned a certificate, a diploma, or a degree, you've achieved an important goal, one that will serve you as a strong foundation for your future. No matter where you plan to go next, the many wonderful learning experiences that you had at Pamlico Community College will serve you well in your future. Please stand. Just as graduates, sorry. Graduates, please stand. Congratulations to the class of 2024. I confer the appropriate degrees upon the candidates as approved by the faculty. Acting on the recommendation of the faculty and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the North Carolina Community College System, I hereby confer upon each of you the certificate, diploma, and degree you earn. You may turn your tassel.